Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Maitreya Muni says, O Vidura, when Lord Shiva initiated and gave them mantra to please Lord Kṛṣṇa, the Prachetas became his disciples. They respected him, paid their obeisances, and worshipped their spiritual master, Lord Shiva. This is the duty of every disciple to worship their spiritual master honestly. After receiving worship and respect from Prachetas, Lord Shiva disappeared from there. The Prachetas, following the orders of their spiritual master, Lord Shiva, they entered in the water and performed their austerity and chanted mantra as was described by Lord Shiva continuously for 10,000 years. In this side, their father, Prachin Barhi, became very attracted and attached to performing ritualistic ceremony stated in the Vedas as Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda means a process, a ritualistic ceremony mentioned in the part of the Vedas which cleanses the sins of a person to commit sins again. That is called Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Sakale Visir Bhanda. Kazariya Kazari Jiva Khai. Anyone who engages in Karma Kanda or Jnana Kanda means ritualistic ceremony stated in the Vedas and dry spiritual knowledge. They do not receive their goal of life. Goal of life is to go to God. Seeing Prachin Barhi attracted and attached to performing sacrifices mentioned in the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas, merciful Narad Muni, who is expert in spiritual knowledge, reached King Prachin Barhi and spoke to the king. O king, by performing these kinds of ritualistic sacrifices, what kind of benefit you are seeking for? What would you achieve which may be good for you from doing this? Your miseries of life will not end from this. You will not receive lasting pleasure by doing this, because Karma Kanda cannot reward such things. Hearing this, the king told Narad Muni, O most respected Narad Muni, my intelligence is engaged in, clogged up, entangled in performing fire sacrifices. I really don't know what is good for me and what is goal of human life and how to obtain. If you are merciful, please explain to me by which I can cut the tie of repetition of birth and death. See, king was very intelligent and he had good karma from his past life. He asked Narada Muni to explain to him what is good for his spirit soul and what is good to cut the tie of this material world. Narada Muni heard, and king carried on speaking that I am a householder, I am engaged in show, making a show of religiosity, performing karma kanda. I am spending my life as a householder. I really don't know. I forget by seeing my wife, my children. I forget what is the goal of life. Earning money, spending money, looking at relatives. That is mesmerizing. And when one is mesmerized, he falls in Maya. Material mesmerization is dangerous for spiritual health. I am tied to this material attraction, and thus I feel inside me that I am bereft of my ultimate goal, liberation. Hearing this, Narada Muni said, O protector of people, King Prachina Barhi, while performing your ritualistic fire sacrifices, you have killed many innocent and harmless animals. Because in the fire sacrifice, goats, sheep, buffalo, or deer is killed. No tiger and lions are brought there to kill. You have mercilessly killed them and gave them a great pain, because while killing they are sometimes killed slowly. So it's a great pain they have experienced. And they are all waiting up there for your departure from this world, so they can pierce you with anger, using their iron horns and torture you. Look towards the sky, see. Narada Muni made him look towards the sky, and he saw those angry animals which he killed here. Narada Muni further said, O king, whatever mentioned in the Vedas should be discriminated using intelligence, which instructions are good, which instructions can harm later on. Because Vedas speak two kinds of instructions. How to become free from sin and enjoy in heaven and come back again and perform the cycle like that. Another instruction, same in the Vedas, mention how to perform devotional service and go back to Godhead and never return to this world to go through the cycle like that. So he says you should use your discriminating power. Yatha buddhi kritam karma jnana sahaya karakam athava tat kritam karma naraka eva jayate. All knowledge is written in the Vedas, the scriptures. But using intelligence, one must accept, because whatever is good for the spirit soul, that gives liberation. But any other instruction stated in the Vedas gives heaven from where you return to this world again. But if you use your free power, oh, I can do what I want to do. I can do as per my wish I want. I am free. Then you go to hell, O king. One should not use their whimsical freedom. Whimsically. Just to clear your situation, O king, I shall narrate to you an ancient history. Let me tell you about an ancient history which is about King Purañjana. In ancient time, there was a king named Purañjana. He was very famous and well-to-do. He had a friend unknown to him or to anyone called Avigyata. Purañjana means the spirit soul. Pura means the body and Jana means living inside, entity, the spirit soul. Purañjana means living entity called Atma living in this body. Avigyata means unknown called Paramatma, the super soul, the best friend of that spirit. That best friend would work, endeavor to guide the spirit soul. They're sitting next to each other like two birds sitting on one branch. But because living entity, the spirit soul, acts independently, not following the instructions given by the Supreme Soul, the Paramatma, suffers. Ishvaraha tasya sakha iti, the Vedas say. Ishvara means the Supreme Controller takes the form of Paramatma, lives within the same body with Atma, with the soul, to guide him as a best friend. The Mundaka Upanishad says, Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya samana brukhyam parisasvajate tayor anna pitpala swadvati anasnan na anyo abhi chasakati iti. The spirit soul and the Supreme Soul, Atma and Paramatma, are compared to two birds living on the same tree and sitting on the same branch. Means body is compared to a tree, but pippala tree means auspicious body. The snake's body, the worm's body, the tree's body, the aquatic's body, the bird's body, the beast's body are not that auspicious as it is a human body. So it is compared to a pippala tree. And within this one body, in the branch of heart, two birds are living. They are compared to the soul and super soul, living in the same branch, same place. One bird out of these two, one bird, the soul eats the fruit of the tree, means it involves engaging in sense gratification. And the super soul, the other bird, says, no, don't do that. It's not good for you. And don't listen. See, this is the situation with us. So, Narada Muni listens to all that. And king said, I have searched. King Purañjana. Purañjana means the spirit soul. The spirit soul tells that I have searched everywhere and I could not find a suitable place to live, to reside, to enjoy myself. Means he moved around all over the world, taking many categories of bodies. Out of 8 million bodies, 8 million kinds of bodies, and he could not feel satisfied because those bodies did not give him sufficient pleasure that he wanted. Could not find appropriate kind of place. Thus, being morose, he felt that, where can I find a place to live where I can enjoy my life? He searched in every town and village, means every category of bodies, and reached Himalaya. And there he saw in the southern side of Himalaya an appropriate place called Bharata, India. India is Bharata. It had 9 gates. Bharata is an auspicious place to perform spiritual activities. It's called Karma Bhumi. India is called Karma Bhumi. Dhanyastate Bharata Bhumi Bhage. Anybody who is born in India is very auspicious because that place is Karma Bhumi. You can perform spiritual activities. So Purañjana, the spirit soul, tells, aha, I have received a nice place, a human body. It got 2 legs, 2 hands, 1 head, stomach, and 9 gates. 9 gates represent 9 holes in the body. This body, we will discuss later what are those. This body was decorated nicely, means it got 2 hands, 2 legs. There may be animals who have front legs and back legs, but they are legs. The lizard may have 4 legs, but they are legs. But this is 4, but there are 2 hands and 2 better than any other category of bodies. Can think differently. So it was appropriate and nicely decorated, means has intelligence, working, fructified intelligence, working rightly. In the center of this was a beautiful lake filled with crystal clear water, means field of enjoyment to sport in. The field of enjoyment for human being is the whole world. Anywhere you can go. Animals cannot go anywhere to enjoy. If they come in the city, they will beat. But the human being can go anywhere, free. And was decorated with a nice garden and flowers. Means family members, and he speaks very nicely. Other bodies don't speak right, cannot speak properly, cannot study right, cannot get education. So Purañjana saw this town is appropriate for him. There was a garden of fruits, different fruits and flowers. He entered inside and saw a beautiful lady in that garden. She suddenly came near him, and she had 10 servants, followed by hundreds of maidservants. And she had a 5-hooded snake walking in front of her. She was very young, beautiful looking. Her chin, her eyes, her eyebrows, her cheeks, her teeth, her nose was very nice. The ankle bells, while her walking, she was walking, ankle bell sound were very sweet. It seemed as if she climbed down from heaven. Her bodily complexion was brown and her waist was very thin. She was so youthful, thus her breasts have come round, and she wore yellow garments, yellow sari, and due to wind, her sari was blowing up away from the top of her breasts, and she would again and again put her sari covering her breasts. Purañjana saw, the living entity sees that. But this is, she was moving her eyebrows and sweet smiling at Purañjana. And this act of her woke Purañjana's lusty desires. And thus he became wounded with lust. Even though Purañjana was a great hero, he was a great hero, very powerful, famous king. He could not control himself and asked her, "Oh, beautiful lady, oh, lotus-eyed lady, oh, beautiful-eyed lady." See how he addresses, because he is wounded with lust. Kama pancha saresmaraha. There are 5 arrows shot by lust personified towards a person, male or female, does not matter. Because I am a male, so I may talk he sometimes, but it's meant for both. Male is the attraction to female to take her to hell. Female is attraction, mesmerizes the male to take him to hell. Both are equal. Spiritual life does not differentiate in that. So Purañjana says to her, "Oh, beautiful-eyed lady, oh, lotus-eyed lady, who are you? See, where are you coming from? Where are you going? What do you want to do here in this town?" She kept quiet. She did not answer because unknown person, not known to her. So immediately don't answer. Who are you? Don't want to say her father's name, mother's name. Where are you coming from? She don't want to say where she originated. Where are you going? Where are her goals? She don't want to say. What is your purpose in this town? Don't want to say. Unknown person. So that's what king is thinking. The Purañjana is thinking, oh, maybe she don't want to answer all these questions because I asked the wrong one, she thinks. Then he's asked, maybe let me ask this way. So he's asking, who are these servants of your 10 of them, followed by a powerful leader with you? Who are those hundreds of maid servants following you? Hearing this, she did not answer. So he thought, maybe I asked the wrong question again. The 10 servants are the 10 senses, divided in 2 parts. Working senses, hands, legs, rectum, genital, and mouth. Knowledge acquiring senses, eyes, ears, nose, and tongue, touch, skin. Like that. And head of them is mind. So he asked, who is that 5-hooded snake in front of you, guarding you? She did not answer. The 5-hooded snake represents 5 kinds of airs. We will discuss later on about all this. They are Prana, Apan, Saman, Udan, and Vyan. Prana means exhaling the breath. Apan means inhaling the breath. Samana means the air which helps digest and increase the energy. Udana means that develops hiccups and belches. Vyana means circulates all over the body, moving the blood. These are 5 kinds of air. We will discuss how they are working later on. This beautiful lady did not answer anything. So Purañjana again says, maybe I asked the wrong question. Maybe let me ask this way. He says, I think, oh beautiful lady, you are Lajja Devi, personification of shy. That's why you are not speaking, keeping your eyes down. The nature of ladies is keeping eyes down, not always looking towards the stranger all the time. Or you are Lakshmi Devi, goddess of fortune. I think like that, Purañjana says. Maybe not. Maybe you are Parvati, Uma, the in charge of food. She's called Annapurna, means in charge, presiding deity of all food. Then she keeps quiet. Then he says, oh no, maybe I asked the wrong question because I don't see a lotus flower in her hand. So he says, oh no, maybe, no, you are not Annapurna or Lakshmi or Lajja Devi because they are all heavenly and people from heaven, they don't touch the ground. Your feet are touching ground, therefore you are an ordinary human being. So now he comes to the right kind of questions. She will soon develop answering. Why you are not speaking with me? You are an ordinary human being. You should speak to me, Purañjana said. Please marry me, be with me, unite with me, and decorate me. Because when wife comes to when woman is married to a man, man becomes decorated. So that may be like that. So for this Niti Shastra says, whom you should marry. So this guy, Purañjana, means the spirit soul is going to marry the mind. See what happens. Niti Shastra says, Varet kulajam pragyo virupam api kanyakam rupavati nanichasya vivaha sadrushe kule. One should marry in their own dynasty, own caste, own lineage. Even though you don't find a beautiful one, you can marry not beautiful one, less beautiful one, but marry within your lineage, dynasty, caste, nowadays caste. But should not marry even the beautiful one from outside of your dynasty, your caste. That is the law established in the scriptures now. Because progeny should be brought very crystal clear. Higher caste can marry a lower caste can unite for a moment, but not permanent rule. So then she still keeps quiet. Then he explains about his greatness. Maybe she will be attracted and respond to him. He said, I am a warrior, great hero, king, well known, famous. My name is everywhere. Your sai-filled eyes, your attractive behavior, movement of your body and eyebrows, your sweet smile has disturbed me, aggravated my lusty desires within me. I am wounded. I want you, he said. Such shameless words are repeated by those who are lusty by nature, seeking to satisfy their aggravated senses. The Nyaya Shastra says, Kama Turanam na bhayam na lajja. Those who have become infatuated by lust, they lose two things: social shame and social fear. They do not know what they are saying, how they are acting. They don't care. Those who don't care, they are infatuated. Devotees care. They are not infatuated. They want to do what they want to do. They are called infatuated. That's why Purañjana is acting like that. He tells, "Oh, beautiful one, you are keeping your head down with shyness. That's why I could not see your face. Can you please raise your head and show me your face and bless me with your beauty?" Lusty people, they become attracted to beauty of an opposite sex. Man becomes attracted to woman, woman becomes attracted to man. That is fine, but this attraction should be secondary. The main attraction is towards the Supreme Soul, Lord Sri Krishna. That is main. Giving up that, remaining attracted to family life, that is hellish life. Beauty is in the eyes of a beholder. If one is attracted to one, doesn't matter how bad the person is in behaviors or character or acts or in beauty, person feels comfortable. One who is attracted like that. In this way, Purañjana is covered with Maya. One should be careful